Hey, hey, we're going to talk about it. Somebody has to talk about it. Nvidia, yes, we're going to talk about it. This is the 4 hour time frame. These are the moving averages. Okay. So we're going to talk about it because, it's giving people some agita right about now. This is Miss Moneymaker, anything that moves. Okay. So let's get into it. So, right here, you see where it's at $125.38. It's like in the middle. And what I say in the middle? Okay, if this is a support level, because see before we hit this price level, kind of let's just say 118, right? 118, a little bit higher. I just decided to just go down here. I could move it up a little bit. I could say like boom, but see, it's still kind of 118, 118, 119. Okay, so you see, we hit here, like walking on the floor of a house, we bounced up. This was support. We broke through it this time, but you see this little wick right here? It hit it like to the penny, boom, bounces up. Support. Okay, so support, support, support. So when we're down here at 118, almost 119, we have some support. Up here, people sold, hit our head on the ceiling of the house, right? Okay, so up here, like, boom. Okay, so it's kind of like this is kind of like 120 or 140, and the middle is kind of like a 130, but we're a little bit lower. We're 125. It's kind of like we're in between here and here. That's my point. So will it go this way or will it go that way? Okay, so that's what we all want to know. Well, because to buy this, like a real nice buy area would have been down here, down here, down here. So watch, click like, subscribe. By the way, you can set alerts to have you buy down here. Okay, send an alert in your brokerage account. So when we hit, so count this as a zone. Count it as a zone, people. Don't count it as an exact number. Say this area is a buy area, okay, down in here. So when we hit here again, in this box, in this area, oh, I want to pick some up because you see how it came in here before. It came in here before. Barely touched it though this time. So you could say you could put it even a little higher. You want to buy in this area, okay? So down in here, hold on. Because like I said, so let's just make that to here. So you see the numbers? You can see the numbers over here. Okay. In this area, right? Okay, bye. Okay, that's the support level. By the way, not financial advice, just sharing. Just sharing information because we all want to know. That's all. Okay, so now we see that. And we know up here is resistance. So right now it's kind of like, oh boy, 50-50. Like, where are we going? Because also you can see, okay, see right here, this level here. Okay, will we hit that? Where, Miss Moneymaker, you're saying? Like here. Okay, so kind of like 130. This 130 area, because you see when we hit 130, that price, the stock goes, oh my God, a little too high. We hit our head on the ceiling of the house. Boom, we hit our head, people sell, and it came down. Once again, when we're trying to even get close, people, oh, boom, I hit my head, duck. People sold, okay? It came down. All right, so we definitely have to get through that area of 129, okay? Eventually, will it? Yeah, of course it will. Eventually, yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we know. We have, by the way, in this video, I'm also going to talk about AMD. So we have some support at this level, and we have some support down here, okay? Support down here. So we have some areas where there's support. 109. So we're not even worrying about that. I mean, like, of course we have support. It's Nvidia, right? I want to show you this. So do you see this as well? Do you see something like, not that. Not that. That's not what I wanted. I want to do, I will make it pretty in a second. Okay. See this trend line? Okay. All right. I know the chart's getting a little congested there. I'm going to take this trend line off for a minute, okay? So you can kind of see it. I'm going to take this off there, right? Look at that. I'm going to take this off too. Boom. Okay, so Nvidia is also trying to bounce against this trend line. Look how nice that is. How many times? Too many. Okay? So the stock keeps interacting with this upward trend line. I like messing with stocks that are going upward because that's the thing. Like, let it be in this direction, people. Okay, that's what you want. Okay, so the stock overall is going that way and is supported with this trend line. So this is a beautiful thing, multiple times. So if we go down, will we hit kind of like right there? See, don't you love it, right? So that price corresponding, let's like 124 or so. And will it hit there? And then we have to break out of that trend line. Remember, there's resistance above us at this area, right? I'm going to draw that again just in case you forgot. So you can see it like at 129, see? Right? And then we know we have resistance up here at the top. So can we go boom, come, and then get a lot of power one time? Maybe we won't make it that time. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll come back down. But then eventually, pow, come through like that and then come up here. That is something. Because this looks like a little ascending triangle right there. So maybe that will happen. Or it's the stock market. Anything can happen, right? So it's not 100%. Or will it break through this trend line? Now, it respected it for a long time. This is April, May area where this thing started, okay? And it respected it for a long time. So will it break through it and come down and then, blue, and go down into, okay? It could, because anything is possible. Why do I bring that up? I bring that up because look how high we are in the market. For God, for the love of God. Oh my God, we're so high. When we go up so high, then we have to come down a little bit. And then we go up again. So see, look. So we go up for stretches. Then we come a little downward correction. And then we go up. So, we can't complain if we do a little bit of this and then we start going up again. So we don't know when it'll happen, though. That's the fun of everything, right? It catches us by surprise. So stay light with your positions. Stay on your toes. Stay on your toes. People, don't get caught out there. Don't get caught out there. It's summertime. A lot of people are on vacation. You don't know what'll happen. All right. So I just want to show you that. Also, now look, with that. So say, I'm just going to go with it. Like say it hits here. How much, let's not go all the way to the tippy top. Okay. So if Nvidia, if you were here at 123 and we got just back up to this level here, not the tippy top, this is Miss Piggy level. Don't always hold to the top because you don't know if it'll go exactly to that top again. So stay a little bit below sometime when you want to sell, right? So that's the 12%. That's the 12%, okay? 12% gain. So that's what we're looking at. All right, okay. So I just want to show you that. Maybe this is what Nvidia is looking like at, we got a little bit of resistance at certain levels, but hopefully we just keep respecting this trend line that we've been respecting for multiple times, as you saw. All right, let's move on because we still have to cover AMD. By the way, this is Nvidia also, though. I just wanted to show you. Okay, look, see at the top here, Nvidia, top of the screen, practically to the left side. This is numbers, look, the little everything nicely green. You could always just take a screenshot if you want to see this, or you could pause the video and everything so you can see the Nvidia numbers. Okay, so because I gotta move on because God, I love talking about the stock market. Okay, you saw we were going up. We talked about it. Now, boom, 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 boom. AMD, AMD. So look. Another trend line coming from the depths of all the way back here in November. touch here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So 4 touches. Great. Love it. Okay. So that is going in the upward direction. And that's what we want. We talked about that. Let it be going this way, people. Right? Also, let's talk about this. Earnings is going to be coming up. So now that's something. When is it coming? Let's look. Let's look. 24 days. Where do I see that? I see that right here. All right. You see it? 24 days. So it depends what you think is going to happen on those earnings. I'm not saying to play earnings or try to go through or anything like that. But, it's we're in July. Is this going to, what is it going to do? Is it going to run up a little bit towards earnings, or is it going to sell off a little bit towards earnings? Don't know. Just bring it up that earnings is kind of close. This is that dotted line. Okay, this is the dotted line. I put it there because we're coming close to time. So anyway, back to what we were talking about. So now we have Miss AMD. Hello, hello. Left side of the screen. Okay. We lost the cursor for a second. I got it again. Hold on, just give me a second. Okay, AMD right here. 4-hour time frame. These are the moving averages. Okay, so now, see this area right here? This is a little congestion, and it's near where we're at. We're at $171.74. I'm just going to say 171, right? You see this? Okay. You see here? So let's just put a trend line here because we have a little bit of an issue here. Yeah, we do. Okay. Because see here before, once we got under it, before it was kind of like a little bit of support for that, this price level, this price level over here. But once it got below, we hit our head on it. We couldn't get above it here. You see, it was like a ceiling. Hit our head on it. It's like, oh, I can't get above that. Came before, hit our little head, hit our head. Okay, people sold. Resistance. Okay, resistance. We're here now. We had a couple little peaks before, and we have a little peaky poo now. But will we? Because now, hey, if I see this, people, everybody else sees it. I'm not the only one who sees this. Everybody who got charts sees this, okay? So will people sell here like they did before? We sold before. I could sell a little bit again. But we are moving strong. We are moving strong. So, now, but remember, stock market, anything can happen. We could come, blah, blah, do all this, and then eventually break out. Okay? That's the way it can happen. So, I don't want you to say, oh, we're just going to keep going straight. No, not necessarily. It depends on other factors. Economic data comes out in the market, whatever. If Nvidia sells off hard and it brings AMD down with it or whatever, it's just things that can happen. So, that's a possibility. But you see, we are in the right direction. Because what is the next resistance? You see this little area here. Boop, boop. Okay, what's going on? This area. Okay, kind of right. Boom. Okay, right about there. Okay, so we're seeing this area. Hit our head on the ceiling. Pow, people sold. Hit our head again. People sold like a ceiling of a house. Boom, boom. Selling in this area again. Drop down. Okay, so once we do go up, now, what do you think people are going to do? When we get around here, people are going to sell. That's one thing because they know it's resistance from the past, okay? Because they know it could chop in this area. So some people are going to take profits in this area, and other people are going to short it down also, okay? They're going to say, oh, I'm going to short this sucker down back to this level. They're going to think of that, all right? So that's some things that are just in people's minds of what they're going to think. Right, so I want to make sure okay, what are people thinking? So we're here, but how much profit is it to there? Okay, we're talking about 6%. Let's change the color there. Okay, 6.7. All right, percent. Okay, yay, cute, adorable. Now, eventually, one day, don't know when. Okay, one day over the rainbow. Okay, will we ever get back up to the Big Daddy? Boom, boom. will we get? I'm not counting this wick. I see it. I'm not counting that. I'm counting like more like this, okay? Because this is more realistic and doable, okay? So, what would the forecast be if we did just how much percent? I'm just gonna go down, not all the way to the top. All right, 22%. Yay! 22% if you're buying here and you're selling almost at at these highs. Okay, 22%. So that is cute and adorable as well. Let's move over. Let's also do this kind of thing. What are we doing, Miss Moneymaker? We're just showing you all kind of things. Why not? Okay, price is here right now. So, boop. If we just give me a minute. Let me just adjust some stuff here. Okay, because I'm not telling you to go into AMD. I'm not saying that or anything like that. All right, so if you okay, price is here, right? Price is here. If you went in, you need to have a little stop loss in case we break. See, this was support. If we break out of here, where will you cut your loss at? Okay, because remember, why am I talking about that? Stock market is so high. You got to stay light on your feet. Come on, stay jiggy with it. Stay light on your feet. So you have to know where you'll cut your losses. Are you going to cut them here if it drops below that? Are you going to be, like right here or so? You have to know where, because as I move that stop loss. Look at this. This is your risk to reward ratio. You need this number right here. You need it to be above a 3. 3 or more to make things make sense. Okay? So now watch. As I move this, so if I move, I'm not going to get out of it unless it's down here, I'll stop out here. Well, you're only a 2. Okay? But I'll hold it higher. I'm not telling you to, okay, if you go all the way to the tippy top, I'm not telling you to do that, because what about if it don't reach that? What about if it goes almost to the tippy top, like it goes up to like where I'm saying here and comes down and you're still holding and it goes all the way back down? Now you wasted time. You could have had some profit and like reloaded, okay? Reload. All right, so you have to know where you're going to put your stop loss, okay? Because that changes that number. As you can see it moving as I move the stop loss, okay? So that's the point. You have to know where you're going to put your stop loss, right? And you want a stop loss in markets where we're like this, okay? Before I go, I want to leave you with this. Okay, so I don't know who was talking all this time. It's a long video. So she said, boom, 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 boom. I mean, wow. How many? Okay, right? So she said, at the end of the day, you can't have it all. And if you take care of your mental well-being first, the rest will fall into place. Okay? At the end of the day, you can't have it all. And if you take care of your mental well-being first, the rest will fall into place. That is true, people. Okay, I'm not saying we're a gymnast, like an Olympian like her, but watching the market, staying jiggy with it and all that, you have to take care of your mental well-being so you can stay emotionally strong, so you can control urges, so you don't do crazy mess, okay? So mental well-being is a must, righty? See you in the next video. Stay safe. Remember, the market is really, really high. I don't know how long it will be high for, so stay light and nimble. See you in the next video.